Hey friends, it's Chelsea. How are you doing today? I'm driving, so I'm not going to be looking at the camera so much. I have had a really amazing weekend. My husband, well, first off, we were given me and my mother were given the opportunity to gather a whole bunch of fruits and vegetables that were going to go to, well, vegetables that were going to go bad. Oh, I guess fruit too, including tomatoes. That were going to go bad because of a really horrible situation that a friend of ours is going through right now. And I kind of felt bad for being excited for an opportunity to get something from someone's bad situation, if that makes sense at all. So anyways, but we totally took advantage of it and grabbed everything we could. I'm going to be going over tomorrow, not tomorrow, a little bit later today, to get some more vegetables because we ran out of room because we had my 3 nephews and my mom's small car. Anyways, and then so we did that Saturday morning, and then all day we processed everything, which means like cleaning, cutting, and packaging everything. We have a food saver, which is a vacuum sealer that you can vacuum seal whatever you want in baggies that are perfect to freeze and store for a long time, which is really something we really needed. We wanted to grow a garden this year, but with my health and you know, my house and all the remodeling we're doing, and it's just not been possible to do. So next year, hopefully we actually do get the house, well, hopefully actually we do get the garden going so we can not have to go to the grocery store and spend so much money on food. Something I really don't like talking about, but it is what it is kind of thing. Me and my husband, we don't have a lot of money. My mom doesn't have a lot of money. And so whenever we have an opportunity like this where we can grab food for free, we take it. Anyways, the other part of my weekend too is yesterday I was able to substitute in the CTR4 class, which if you don't know what that is, that's in primary for the LDS Church, Latter-day Saints, Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And I got to substitute with my husband with their like 4 or 5-year-old boys and girls, and it was so much fun. And we had this lesson about don't get trapped in your web of lies. And thank goodness for Pinterest, they had a really good game, truth-telling game, that involves spiders. Obviously fake spiders. So I made a spider web out of trash bags I found on Pinterest, and then they had some printable spiders, so I cut those out and put them on some colored paper to make them look nicer, and obviously put magnets on so you could put on the wall. And it was so great because I didn't follow exactly the lesson. I kind of just went, what you do is you study and you pray and about whatever you're teaching, and I had a month to prepare. I did not prepare until like the night before, which was my bad. I'm usually not that, like, I'm really good at slacking off and procrastinating, but when it comes to lessons, I really take them seriously, so I try to get them as prepared as possible. But it worked out beautifully yesterday. My husband was in charge of treats, because I always bring treats, and it helps motivate children to, you know, behave. Anyways, so he handed out treats, and we were talking about, you know, like I was explaining that, you know, like with a piece of string, if you have one piece of string, it's not hard to break it, right? So if you have one lie, you know, it's easy to get around it and correct it, but it's when you start building more lies and more string, essentially more and more and more, then it's hard to break, and if not impossible, and it just ends up to be a big huge tangled mess. And that's where the spider webs and the spiders came from, where the spider web was representing the tangle of lies, and the spiders, each one of them had a different scenario that the kids had to basically answer the questions correctly. And like they'd have like a scenario for, like, one of the questions was your mom had a plate of cookies out on the countertop, and you got a cookie and gave it to your little brother, and your cookie was gone by the time your mom walked in, and your little brother still had it, and your mom started scolding your little brother. What do you do? Now the whole thing is omission. Just because you may not admit or say anything, but if you know what's wrong, if you know you've done something wrong, that's omission, which is wrong. Like, that's just as bad as lying, not telling the truth and not being honest about the situation. Anyways, the little kids did so good, like so good, and it was so wonderful. One of them was like, why do you lie all the time? But I'm working really hard not lying anymore. I'm like, well, that's good. I'm like, tell me, give me an example. He's like, one time I kicked my brother and broke his leg. I found out he did not break his brother's leg. I asked his mother. Anyways, I don't know exactly, like, she didn't tell me exactly what happened, so we were kind of just talking about it in passing. But, anyways, he did hurt it. His little brother did get hurt a little bit, but nothing drastic. Anyways, he's like, what I did though is I told her a lie. I told her I didn't do it, and then I immediately, he's like, then I told her that it was me. I'm like, oh, that's good. Why did you tell her that was you after you lied? He's like, because I felt really bad. I'm like, that's good. That's good. I'm like, that's good that you immediately came clean. I'm like, so next time, sorry, I have juice in my throat. I'm like, so next time, what are you gonna do if you accidentally hurt your brother? Are you gonna lie again and then tell the truth? Or are you gonna be honest the first time? He's like, I'm gonna be honest the first time. It doesn't make my stomach hurt. How cute is that? He was so stinking cute. I was so proud of him. Anyways, so that was really good. And then we got to celebrate my nephew's 5th birthday, which was exciting. He is so cute. He had a monster truck themed birthday party, and it was just a blast. And we had cake. My mom makes like the best like custom cakes for the boys. They're so great. And we got to play with them and everything. And then it kind of wound down to where both me and my husband, we at the same time, crazy enough, we both got like, I was feeling really sick and high from my MS, and my husband, he started getting a migraine, and so we came home and, you know, took a nap for a while, and went back and had some more fun and played and ate treats. Anyways, and then I was thinking about, I've been wanting to go back to swimming, and so my hair is kind of wet. For a while, I just been making excuses and justifying on whether I should or not. And so after Blake, I got all of his stuff and got him off to the road, on the road. I got all his food packed, and oh, we forgot his spaghetti. Dang it. Oops. Dang it. Oh well. He'll be there for next week. It was so crazy this morning. Anyway, so hold on. Anyways, I was really energetic and I was really good mood this morning. I'm like, I'm gonna go swimming. I was gonna put it off until tomorrow. I was gonna go, hopefully she goes with me. I was gonna go with a friend. And I'm like, you know what, just go swimming. Just go swimming. And I did. And like when I say swimming, I mean like walking in the water and like treading water and that kind of stuff. And it was really great. I ended up meeting this wonderful lady, and I was there for like almost 2 hours. Yeah, 2 hours. And this wonderful lady, and she is awesome. So I met a new friend there, and so anyways, I had a really good day today, guys, and now I have to get ready to go to see the doctor and get an IUD in. Yay! This is my first time I've had any type of birth control, and so I'm kind of nervous, needless to say. And yeah, I'm really nervous, honestly. Like, where I've had PCOS since I was 13, and I've had fertility issues for so long, this is kind of a big deal for me. And I know some people are like, it's just the IUD, or I think it's called IUD is, that's the bombs, but IUD is, but anyways, birth control. And a lot of people are like, it's not a big deal, they've been doing it for a long time. For me, this is a really big deal, and I'm really nervous. So it'll be okay though, right? Hopefully. Anyways, so then Friday, I was watching some videos on YouTube, the beautiful place of YouTube, and all the information you get from people. And an ad came up for these guys who do marketing and do YouTube stuff, who are really successful. And I had the opportunity of talking to one, and he told me all the things I should do to help promote. And I found that I don't know what I found. I found that I'm going in the right direction, but one of his suggestions was to fake funny and fake being a comedian and fake this and fake that, which that was really good intention. It'd be like having a prank channel to bring in viewers, and I understand that, and I know that works for some people. For me, I'd rather have it be real, and even if it takes forever to get followers, and to me it's not even getting followers, it's not anything to do with that. For me, I'm wanting to start conversations with people about PCOS and miscarriages and wanting to be a mother and not be able to be a mother, and foster care and multiple sclerosis and invisible disabilities, and being young and having disabilities, and you know, being married more than once before you're 30. I mean, I've had 3 husbands before I'm 30, you know, and this is my last one, mind you. But, you know, and so that's kind of an interesting conversation. It was good though. I got a lot of really good information. But for me, I'd rather be real with you guys, even if it's only like 5 people or 3 people or 20 or 20 million. I don't know. You know, obviously the more I can reach, the better. But at the same time though, that's one thing I want to promise you guys, is I'll always be real with you. I'm never going to try and fake anything. I'm not going to try and be something I'm not, because there's too many people out there like that. And if that means I'm not as funny as some people, and I'm not as comedic, or I don't have as many viewers, that's just fine. All that matters, as long as I'm reaching the right people and they understand what I'm saying, and I can help someone with whatever you're going through. Because everything is pain. Like I always tell people, like, pain is pain. It's crappy. It doesn't matter if you step your foot or cut your foot off. Granted, like, there's cut your foot off is like, you know, a completely different thing. But pain is pain. You know, issues are issues, problems are problems. It's how you decide you want to deal with it. And I feel that's a big part of our generation issue right now, is how people deal with it. We have a lot of drug abuse. We have a lot of unhealthy relationships. We have a lot of issues in our society where we cover things up, whether it be medication or social media issues or addiction or just issues, period. Like, everything has to be a quick fix. You know, for me, my pain has been getting out of control. And so instead of piling on more pills, I need to fix it in the sense that I need to start walking in the water and go swimming and exercising to the best that I can with what my body allows me to. Because I can't go run marathons, I can't go do sit-ups or push-ups or do CrossFit. I have to work into it slowly because I have no cartilage on my knees, and I have a damaged back, and I have like 4 types of arthritis, multiple sclerosis, and a million other things. Okay? And so I'm doing the best I can with what I have, and instead of trying to cover the issue, I'm trying to actually approach it and deal with it. And I think that's what our generation's missing a lot of, is not dealing with things. That's why we have such a high rate of suicides and drug abuse. And, you know, I've been personally affected by people who are addicts. And it's a hard thing watching someone struggle when you try to give them the answers and you try to help them and they just refuse to listen. And I think it comes down to them wanting to change for their better and not for your better. That makes sense? And so anyways, so hopefully this reaches to either you or somebody that you know, whether it's this video or another video. And if there's topics you want me to discuss, I have no problem with that at all. Just let me know. Put it in the comments, send me a message on Facebook. You know, go to the Fafurs on Facebook. You can message me on Instagram, the Fafurs. I have everything as the Fafurs. My Gmail is thefafurs@gmail.com. You know, I have no problem with, you know, responding and talking and communicating and having a conversation and helping you or your friend or whoever work through stuff. And I may not have the perfect advice. I may not have the perfect opinion. I may not have this, I may not have that. But if I can at least help spark something, or at least help direct you or whoever in the right direction, that's away from self-harming, addiction, all kinds of different issues, that's all I want to do. I just want to be there to help people. Anyways, off of my soapbox, I hope you guys had a good weekend. I know I had a really good weekend, and I know this is going to be a really good week. I feel productive. I feel like I need to get a whole bunch of stuff done. I think I might reschedule my IUD appointment. I don't want to do it. Ugh, you guys, I don't want to do it. Speaking of addiction, I need to get off of this. Getting closer. I've had a cigarette in like 4 months, you guys. 4 months. That's a big deal for me out of 9 years. So, now I need to get off of the vape. I'm moving down to the 25 milligram from the 50 milligram nicotine, and then eventually it'll be down to the 3, and then eventually it'll be nothing. Hopefully I can be off of nicotine altogether sooner than later. Because smoking anything is not good for you. Let's be real. Anyways. Okay. Have a great day, you guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the little notification bell so you can see when I have things pop up. I'm going to have a lot more videos coming out. And yes, I want to hear from you guys. Message me. Like the videos. Share them. Okay? I know I'm not the only one out there going through what I'm going through. That's the whole point. Let's create a community. Okay? Let's start our own tribe. Have a great day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.